I suppose we better get started here then, shall we? I've been saying this at the beginning of most of these things now because it's just the way I like to do it. I don't know anything about this, barring one or two rumours, which I won't say just in case people haven't seen them. But they're things that have been rumoured for like every year since they were announced, kind of things. So it wouldn't be any big surprise if they did turn up. What are we expecting? I kind of expect them to show the Cyberpunk expansion, probably the Elden Ring expansion as well. Because apart from the title, we've not seen anything of that, have we? We haven't had a release date or anything like that. What about like heavy hitters? I doubt they do it because I always feel like they want to do their own thing. But I mean, they could show a GTA 6 trailer because that seems to be threatening to come out anytime soon, doesn't it? Yeah, the Skyrim and space thing, Mo, is after this one. So they're doing like an extended look at it. Yeah, oh yeah, Forza Motorsport. I don't care about Forza Motorsport. Like it's a good game that's not for me. I don't really care about sim races. Yeah, Fable's one of those things. I mean, Turn 10? No, Playground Games, sorry, have been working that, have they? So maybe after they got Horizon 5 out, they might be pushing to get that out. But no, as usual, I'm here for the surprises. The sequels, for the most part, don't get me as excited, unless it's Yakuza and or Sonic. Right, let's turn this up. How are they going to do it? Are we going to start off with a car from Forza, like they usually do? Yeah, I mean, all of these developers that Microsoft have brought up need to be coming out with some games now, surely. Connect 3, fuck off. Get in the bin.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Oh, it's Fable. We started off with Fable.
Let's do it.
Richard.
What do I
Sorry,
think
Dave.
about Heroes?
Wait, that's in game.
Well,
fuck off.
We've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night.
That can't be in game, can it?
I'll say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures. And that's what they are. Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
You see, I'm not
Wafters.
here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to
Turn down very slightly.
Not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
Oh, he's a giant.
This is awkward.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. Is it just called Fable? All right. That it doesn't look like Fable at all, but I'm all right with that. That looks pretty fun. I'd kind of like to see some actual in-game stuff though, like rather than in-engine. World premiere. Oh, here we go. So get the game studios stuff out, please. What did Compulsion make again? Did they make We Happy Few? of stop motion looking things, isn't there, at the moment?
Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Hey, Kel.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. You come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy.
Really interesting style.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives.
It's had 2 games with giant guys in it so far.
No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
It looks like the Spider-Man, like Spider-Verse, kind of like lower frame rate kind of thing, like that kind of style.
Well, they come to your house and it won't stay long. Well, you look in the bed and somebody
South of Midnight. That looks cool, but I need to see what it's about. I'm in there with how it looks. I just need to see what that's about. Is it just gonna be loads of world premieres?
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear.
Is this the Star Wars game? Yeah. Okay.
Empire? They're everywhere.
A Ubisoft Star Wars game makes me a little bit nervous.
But the world here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks
Oh
like
look,
I'm all in.
another creature we can make merchandise off of.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life.
I'm assuming this is going to be open world, right?
And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Outlaws. Again, like, sure, that looks cool, but until I see the game, I can't really say anything about that, can I? Oh, here we go. Gameplay. Oh, okay. They're showing the gameplay tomorrow. Okay. Fair enough.
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase followed by a deep
There-
dive into one of the most
There'll be
important
climbable towers in there
RPGs
somewhere, Mo.
ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play, by partnering with the most ambitious of game creators, and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere.
What is this, like,
from mobile devices to PCs
music
to
in the
consoles.
background trying to make it sound more
The
epic?
lineup we have for you today is just incredible. These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you.
Oh, the music makes it
largest,
sound
most
like
engaged and
I've
globally
just
diverse fan
we've
base
just
in Xbox
won World War
history.
III or something.
You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you.
Buzzword,
This next game is
buzzwords,
from
corporate
Thunder
buzzword.
Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs. All right, everybody, it's time.
Not played Spiritfarer. I heard it was quite good, if a bit sad. I mean, style-wise, I'm already in. Was like 30-player Hades. Pretty. Yeah, I'm in. You've got me. How many fucking players is it? 33-player co-op. What the fuck? The only thing that worries me about that is, like, visually, how is that going to look on screen? It's just going to be chaos, isn't it? Does have a cool name. 33 Immortals. Yeah, that looks cool. What is it about games having fucking immortals in the title of recent years? Yeah, that was rad. I'll definitely give that a whirl.
All right, guys.
Payday.
It's a simple job. Just in and out. Nothing.
Yeah,
to
it being busy could be the only thing it's got going against it, but they can kind of split it all up to make it look good on screen and not too busy. Then should have something good on our hands.
Everybody hit the floor.
Yeah, Payday's not a thing for me either. Again, I think the people that people that like these kind of games, this is very good, right? But not something I would play. I assume a Payday 3? Shooty bang bang. I thought the whole point of Payday is to not get in shootouts, wasn't it? Like trying to do it without triggering alarms and stuff. But I guess that wouldn't make a very good, very interesting trailer, would it? Yeah, is all of this going to be Game Pass? Except, I think that Ubisoft Star Wars one, I don't think was it?
World premiere.
Persona, I haven't seen this yet. I didn't watch the leak. I think the person that leaked this got fired, didn't they? I kind of hope they do 1 and 2, like try and bring those up to date maybe, because they probably aged the worst, haven't they? Man, how do their UIs always look so fucking sick? Zone 3 reload. I never played 3, so I will play it that way, I think. Okay. Get Forza out of the way. Okay. I thought it was Assassin's Creed at first. Obsidian. Okay.
People don't like you very much, do they?
Oh, this isn't Avowed, is it? Weren't they working on Avowed?
Living lands.
Remember that game when they announced it like a billion years ago?
Bother to come himself. To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep.
Is this Elder Scrolls while we wait for Elder Scrolls, basically?
Or destroy us.
Very colourful.
So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, it is Avowed. Okay, they remembered it existed. That looks very different to what they showed originally, though. It looked a lot darker when they showed off the teaser trailer for it. Obsidian, I mean, I liked Outer Worlds. Obsidian stuff is usually alright. Another game oh wait, hang on, no. I thought it was Sea of Thieves. Oh, it is. It's a crossover. Yeah, unfortunately, another game I don't care about, but is apparently quite good. Was it a Star Wars crossover with Sea of Thieves? Oh, Monkey Island! Of course! That makes sense! Of course that makes sense!
The Scum Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
So tell me, which
how has this not already
ship is
happened?
Right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. Though I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. The legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well. What do we have here?
This actually kind of makes me want to play Sea of Thieves.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Cool. Next month, all right. Cool.
World premiere.
Okay, now, got any more world premieres there? They're really pushing the game studio stuff now, aren't they? They're like, yeah, we were making stuff, I promise. Sobo? Oh, I don't care. Or am I going to care? No, I don't think I'm going to care. But again, for the people that really like the flight sim games, I think it's meant to be great, right? I mean, it looks awesome. Graphically is insane. It's like an air rescue add-on pack or something. You need a like fairly hefty PC to run this at 60 FPS, don't you? Oh, you're just doing another one. Okay. Pass. Not Game Pass, just pass. World premiere? Oh no. In-game footage, everyone. Is this Dune? Is that Dune? I haven't seen Dune yet. Oh yeah, in VR Tron, I think Flight Sim would be incredible. They like doing a crossover, don't they, for these games? I'm assuming this is called a Dragonfly, this thing? Yeah, I need to see the first film.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from
Hellblade
our
2.
performance capture stage at Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline. Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Is Rare ever going to do something different than Sea of Thieves? I don't know. It seems pretty popular for them. But it would be nice to see them do something else as well.
Slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise, a question. But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. There's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
Over there.
That pool. I can feel them.
I can feel them everywhere. The lost ones.
They are watching us.
You should never have come here.
They can see us. What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen?
It's time to find out. Why are they watching?
It's time to find out.
What are they waiting for?
Senwa, what are you waiting for?
I'm here.
Watching?
More than one.
Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want?
I don't like it.
I'm scared.
This is too
Mad woman.
Their eyes.
everywhere. Can feel them boring into her. Witch. What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore. The pool.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find.
What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There.
It's them.
It's you.
What will they do to her?
What will we do to us?
Touch it.
Feel
You're mine.
your voices.
All the parts of you that are broken.
You can be whole. All the grief,
All the rage.
all the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Not far enough. Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them.
I am here. Now.
What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved,
It's
or those
very,
you led to death?
it's very pretty, but I'd love to know what the fuck's going on. I guess that's probably because I haven't played the first one. I assume it probably carries on from that. Yes! That's what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for.
どこだここ
Where the fuck is he? Wait, they're in a different country this time.
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
Was that Okinawa or something?
Huh?
Like a Dragon, infinite wealth. Wait, is that 8? Is that what they're calling 8? Sick. Oh. I can't wait. Oh. Okay. Fallout. Oh, it's a 76 thing. Okay. That's probably Okinawa, right? I would have thought.
A verdant wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress.
Is this game good yet? Or is it just better than it was?
Keen imagination from the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Well, we owe it all to Vault 76.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends, you'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
Okay. Yeah, is it good yet? I don't know. I heard it was trash when it came out.
World premiere.
This looks... it looks From Soft as fuck. Or Neo or something like that. Huh? Okay. Well, it wouldn't be a new Onimusha, would it? That's the only one of their franchises I can think of that's this kind of setting. It's got to be Onimusha, right? Oh, bitrate is suffering. It's too much detail on the screen. The viewpoint looks... It's not how I would have expected it to look. Unless it's just for the video. Path of the Goddess. That's interesting. Something totally new. What? Get Forza out the way. Yes, okay,
General
thank you.
Motors' historic commitment to performance is
I can just have a drink
embodied in
now.
2 of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac. The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future.
There it is.
and
They
bring
have to
that
have a fucking
experience to
car,
gamers.
don't they?
I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
I know you're ready. You've got this. Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
It's very nice looking. But other than that, I don't really have anything to say about it.
That was your best lap yet.
I am certainly not a grease monkey. I can appreciate cards, but I don't know how to... I can't drive one. I wouldn't be able to fix one. October the 10th, okay. A lot of Game Pass games. We're only like 35 minutes in so far. Okay. Not Fallout 76, please.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal,
Oh. The Elder Scrolls Online.
endurance, ambition,
Shut up, Tom.
I am the one who knows.
I think this is another game that's got a lot better since it came out.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me.
You lost interest in this game a long time ago. I just don't have time for an MMO.
Mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
That looks very Morrowind. Oh, the architecture.
Protect the secret. Save Tamriel.
That is Morrowind, isn't it? The music's Morrowind. Necrom? Shadow over Morrowind. There you go.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is under attack. By Null.
Are they actually bringing the single player back?
Different about Null Sector this time.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics.
They need our help.
People are answering Winston's recall. There's new blood on the team. And we have so much to teach them.
Well, this is the... They said they were doing like a dialed back PvE thing, weren't they? Maybe that's this.
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way, and put another business.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
Mac.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Engage. Target marked.
Time to create peace with bullets.
Time to create peace with bullets, did he just say? I love the art style of this game. But it feels like another fucking time vampire game. New character.
Let's go.
Shall we do this together? Fight with me!
Engaging.
Watch this! I saw that. Not bad.
Oh, cool. Skins.
World premiere.
Is this the other one that got leaked? Because I don't know what this is.
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on? Who are these people?
No idea. But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here?
It's not Persona Q, is it?
You're thieves who steal hearts, and you
Oh, it's like a
just
strategy
happen to
game?
stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united.
Is it
force
Persona
who rely on
XCOM?
each other.
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat.
Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us?
It's the same style as Persona Q, though, right? I think. By the time of the chibi. Persona 5 Tactica PST. Okay. I would say let go of Persona 5 and make something new, but for a spin-off, it makes sense to make it use the most popular game with it, doesn't it?
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown.
You're not showing a Starfield here as well, are you?
The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but
I guess
that we
they
have
are.
measured it.
I really hope this is good. It has to be good, right? Otherwise they're fucked.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
Loot. This would be a really good game for VR, actually, wouldn't it?
You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump
Yes,
is ready.
robot friend.
I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk. We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
I mean, it looks great. I really hope it's as good as it looks. It's actually not that long, is it? Yeah, the gunplay looked pretty solid there. But they've got to make sure they nail it. It can't be fucked at launch. It really can't.
World premiere.
Again, we've got a cool style here. In-engine footage. This looks really pretty. Okay. Don't nod to the, are they the Life is Strange people? Man, this is a sick... I'm already, like, in love with the world here. Oh, the creature's gonna die, isn't it? It's gonna make me cry. What is that? Jusant? Jusant? This isn't another Chorves moment, is it?
World premiere.
Yeah, that's what I read it as. That looked cool. It looks like one of those maybe games where you... it's just gonna be story, isn't it? With a bit of climbing in it. Chinese Room is in Brighton, actually. This is very local to me, these guys. Oh good, creepy oil rig story. Still wakes the deep. Not for me. I'll watch someone else play it though. Looks like Hi-Fi Rush. New day, new dungeon. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Not entirely convinced by that. The combat looked a bit floaty.
Hi.
Here we go. Oh, he's
I'm
back!
very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty.
Is he going to make a breathtaking
This new
joke?
adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself. And so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
I fucking love this man. He's so cool.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Milfgard.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty!
Spider tank. Got to have a spider tank.
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
Situation's changed. Need to know.
Getting Idris in was a good shout.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
26th of September. I can actually finally play it when that comes out. I've been holding off finishing it. You couldn't get into it, Ian. Okay, so we've got like a SimCity type game. Yeah, it could be City Skylines, yeah. That seems to be the only one that's really come out and done anything in the last few years, isn't it? I don't often like playing these games, but when I get in the mood to play them, like I really, really want to play them. Okay, that looks alright. EA's seething. We made SimCity first. Don't take it away from us. You like to create dystopian factory cities. Happiness is second to productivity. Yeah, that sounds like going God.
World premiere.
Fuck's sake. Another one? Atlas with 3 games today. Is this Persona 6? Oh no, wait. That kind of looks like SMT. There's an elf. What is this world? Stop making cool UIs, for fuck's sake. Fantasy drama world. This looks fucking sick. Metaphor in... Was that Metaphor in Zero, did that say? Metaphor Re-Fantasio. Fucking, that's the most Japanese name of all time.
World
I'm so in for that. I'm down for this, put it fully inside me. An actual new franchise, that's wicked. Okay. I didn't play those, but they're good, I heard.
Our people's only means of survival is to
Anime.
seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry.
Pretty.
You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil.
Yeah, this looks cool too.
And bring hope back to our people.
It's like a beat 'em up.
Together, you can save humanity.
Towerborn. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, beat 'em up with RPG elements. I'm down for that. Fuck. There hasn't been a lot here that I've not enjoyed. Apart from the usual stuff like Forza and Flight Sim.
World premiere.
Damn, there's a lot of studio. Like, they're actually starting to get the fucking games out they've needed to do. In Exile?
This
some kind of
city
steampunk
is
thing.
A miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine. But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything. If you resist my rule.
Okay, so we're going for...
If you alter our past.
It's a bit like Bioshock Infinite, isn't it? I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it.
I have built. There is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
Okay. So choices you make change the future.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Block. Work? Revolution. Okay, maybe, yeah. The most steampunk fucking gun of all time, yeah. Could be good. I can't remember what else those guys made.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom. And more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the
He's got a Hexen t-shirt on
Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
1 terabyte S. Back in black. What price though? Same price? Unlikely. 300 quid? That's... I don't know what that'll equate to in the UK actually, maybe 300. What? Don't pre-order. Fuck off. It'll just be there. You don't need to pre-order it.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever
I thought they were going to have like a,
so
one more
sit tight
thing.
And enjoy Starfield Direct.
Yeah, so it'll probably be 300 quid, Kel, after like VAT and everything's put on. Alright, let's have a look then. Yeah, I was kind of expecting like one final big surprise game, but it's fine. I mean, that was very strong showing, actually. There was not... Everything that was there was great. Some of it I don't care for. Or it looked great anyway. You know, some of it we need to see footage of, gameplay footage of.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much
Quickly
together,
cut Fallout 76 out.
Never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look.
Need to make a native Steam Deck app for Game Pass? CBA to install Windows. I'd imagine they probably will, won't they?
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours.
1,000 worlds.
And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it.
That kind of worries me. Are they just gonna be empty, or?
From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next-generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person.
A good third person, though. That's the thing.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Spacer Punk. Okay, gunplay looks much better than Fallout. Ow.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up. And you can view all that
stuff
in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food.
The vacuum pack steak.
When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast.
NASA
that's
Punk.
Where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch, a bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations.
So can you land anywhere?
Further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
That's very No Man's Sky, isn't it? Can't jump there yet. Get better engine.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could place it on
Reese,
the
you
table
missed
here.
most of it.
Oh my god. Look
This
at
is the
how
last
it's
little
coming
bit.
together. That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach,
Stay vigilant,
you
stay
might
alive.
find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
Space shotgun.
Face? Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage,
Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells?
Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee
Pretzel.
records. You'll pick from
Thank you for the raid, dude.
presets,
Hope you're
and
okay.
that'll be your starting point.
Reese, do you mind giving Pretzel a shout out, please?
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be.
Good,
This new
good show
system
so
has
far.
more to offer than
Really
ever
good.
before.
Thank you, my
It's
dear.
also the simplest character generation.
Please give
system
Pretzel a
we ever
follow,
had.
everyone.
We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Beards always look
Character
really
creation
fucked
is
up, don't
more
they,
than
still?
just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
How's your stream,
Backgrounds
Pretzel?
give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when
It's
yours
being
is
kind of
gonna come
like
in handy.
to the point, isn't
You could be
it?
in the
Like
middle of a
minimal
fancy
talking,
restaurant, talking to some guy,
maximum
and suddenly
gameplay,
he learned he needs a beast hunter
or
to
maximum
help track down a monster.
announcements,
Fine.
which is what I want.
Probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and
introvert.
disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Oh no! He's fucking back!
He'll join your crew, and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
Oh no!
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air.
Can we eject him into space?
Every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that.
They
on
know.
your own.
The third Persona game was a real surprise. Obviously, the other 2 got leaked, didn't they?
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when
Like a
your journey
Dragon
can
looked
really
fun
begin.
as well.
We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up,
Ah,
you get a
Space
skill point,
Octopus.
which can be used to unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
Oh yeah, no, I heard about the Persona
Challenges
leaks.
become
Unfortunately,
increasingly
I
difficult
didn't look
as you
at
work
them.
your way
I
to higher ranks.
I knew they were coming.
With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
But yeah, the third game did not get leaked, which is probably the coolest one.
Because it lets you mind control aliens.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
Yeah, One Punch Man. That's the
one's
way.
a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
That's what I like to do.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
I like blowing stuff up.
Big heads, big hands persona looked interesting too. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool to see them try something a bit different on console, because like I think that kind of game they probably would have done on 3DS or handheld.
All our
but
games. In
yeah,
Starfield,
cool to see them try something
full
new.
star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's all out there.
It sounds too good to be true,
Ultimately,
though.
It's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
So you say there's 1,000 planets, but are like 990 of them going to be empty, just for like mining and shit? Or is there something on everything, but
Space
the quality
exploration
spread
is
thin?
possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here, and you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette.
Fucking hell.
An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look
Yes!
you want.
We're going to get sound shower colors.
The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals.
I would say someone's going to make a giant flying dick.
HMS Platypus, as I called it. Where it had a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
Optimus Prime
And
field.
while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to,
That's the
you're
dumbest.
probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on
Thank
your
you,
crew,
Reese.
and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features,
Can he call someone a meatbag?
You'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should
Can
be
I build a
exciting and dangerous.
ship in the
And
shape
you
of a saggy
should feel
scrotum?
like
Probably.
you're in complete control
You want
every
to?
step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight.
Maximum
You should always be on your toes
weapons.
because you're not alone out there. Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Also, it's like VATS, but for space combat.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
What the fuck? What can't you fucking do?
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
there are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on
Grandma.
over, just pop on by.
Sounds like a
best
trap.
Moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder.
I think this is what I wanted No Man's Sky to actually be.
We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. We put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world.
Collector's
with
edition.
Our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is a watch
quite
that
nice.
you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail and
It's gonna be like 300 quid though.
translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, native strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome.
We have
it is now,
this
our favorite controller.
at work already.
This because it's inspired by the actual controls.
We've had it for like the last week.
And not only that,
and this.
We've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier.
Yeah, we've had these for like a week.
Steady till ready. Coordinates input. Plotting jump course.
Starfield's Xbox exclusive, Reese, yeah. Slash, obviously it's coming out on PC as well. The headset's nice. It's a lot more expensive though. It's the standard wireless headset's 90 quid. This one's like 115 quid. I don't know if it does anything fancier.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Yes, yeah, are they procedurally generated quests?
Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Yeah, that's what worries me. If it's procedurally generated, is it just going to be kind of like, ah, blah, 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 a billion rats are attacking, kill 10 rats? I hope they're actually interesting. I mean, it's kind of cool that it is different for different people, though. Assuming they're good.
It's completely up to you.
Legendary
how you
helmet.
want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
Yeah, combat looks good.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
There's got to be one of the planets has got to be like Elder Scrolls, right?
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your
And
weapons
now
to
they're
adapt
going
them to
well
your
in depth
playstyle.
this, aren't they?
Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels,
different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Gotta have a space shotty.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat.
Yeah, the boost pack looks like you almost like
Sometimes you'll
need
even
it.
feel like you're flying.
A lot of how
Zero-gravity
useful it is.
environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact
I want
weapons
to
like
punch
pistols
all of
and
the
submachine
aliens to
guns.
death.
Or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
I suppose because they don't have VATs, they kind of have to make the combat good, don't they? Like the feel of it, because they haven't got that crutch to lean on. Not that it was ever like super bad, really. It was just a bit stiff. Whoa! Do we have abilities?
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and, wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships, audio design, planets, the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom,
The ending.
Basco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Let's go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
Okay. Still no Elden Ring DLC video. I think it's gonna be fucking huge, isn't it? Premium edition. Oh, there you go. So they're doing expansions. Constellation edition. How much? That is going to be expensive, right? Just one more final little look. The bitrate cannot handle it. How expensive? Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. That's at least £250 to £300, I reckon. Because collector's editions aren't like collector's edition used to be reasonably priced. I remember like the most expensive one being like 130 quid or something. But yeah, they're very, very expensive now. I can't get over that the third Atlas game. That was crazy. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Such a cool name. Well, what do we think, guys? Let's turn that down a bit. Fucking hell, there's a lot to kind of go over there. Started boring, ended up pretty pog. Okay. Well, let's let me just go see if we've got news. So I can go through what was announced. Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, so far, I can't see anything beating this. This has definitely been the best one so far, I think, without a shadow of a doubt. I think for me, everything there was, apart from the games that didn't show any sort of like game off, they were just like a concept trailer. I think everything looked cool there, even if it's not something that I would play. Like, you know, Flight Sim, I'm sure is very good. Forza, sure, it's going to be very good. I don't care about that, but there was, yeah, really, 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 really impressive. I think I'm trying to remember kind of what previous Microsoft ones have been like, but that seems like it was pretty high up there in terms of quality. Yeah, it was a really, really solid show. Your chat is working properly, yeah. Should we start from the start? Maybe let's start from the start. What have we got? Right. Okay. So, started with Fable. Going for a more realistic look, I suppose. But I think it could work. That was one of the games where I kind of wish they showed the game off. Like, they were showing in-engine. Was it in-engine or was it in-game? I think they actually said it was in-game, didn't they? Which, I mean, it looks pretty fucking great if it's in-game. Definitely one of the best showings of any publisher presentation. Yeah, it's been... I think the consistency was probably the main thing it had going for it. Star Wars Outlaws, that was one that I kind of can't... I couldn't judge that one yet because there was no gameplay, but that's coming tomorrow. So it won't be... Oh, it's the Division studio is working on that. I mean, Division was solid. I think if you put them into a Star Wars environment, they could make it even more interesting. We'll have to wait and see. We'll watch that tomorrow. It was like first time sex, a bit awkward and sloppy at the beginning, but after a while you get the hang of it and have an epic finish. Fucking hell, Tom. You really do have a way of words, you know that? It's been a long time since we had a consistently good reveal. Even the low points, I could see how people were still impressed. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree, Pretzel. Absolutely. South of Midnight, another one. Oh, so it's saying here, look, third-person action adventure game. Okay. That... Oh, it wasn't We Happy Few developer. I did get that right. So that looks cool. I need to see gameplay of it. But the kind of low frame rate, almost like stop motion look to it was very interesting. Like, I'm there graphically and setting wise. I just need to see if it's like how it plays. Persona 3 Reload and Persona 5 Tactica. I mean, I'm always down for more. Always down for more Persona. I still only have played one, but you know, they're long. Sue me. 33 Immortals looks fucking amazing, but I'm a little bit worried at how busy that screen is going to look. But that looks rad. Really love the look of it as well. Flight Sim, don't care, but for people that like those games, I'm sure that looks excellent. Monkey Island might be one of those things that gets me into Sea of Thieves. I don't care about Sea of Thieves. Again, it's another one of those ones that if you've got a good set of people to play with, then you'll probably get a lot of fun out of it. But it's never really interested me. But Monkey Island is cool. Avowed looks completely different to how they first showed it off. It looks like a more combat-heavy Elder Scrolls game, like with a lot more colour. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, I know it didn't show off gameplay. I don't care. I'm always going to get excited for Like a Dragon / Yakuza games. Hellblade 2 looks... I mean, it looks really pretty. I had no idea what was going on. That's probably my fault because I haven't played the first one. Payday 3, don't care. But again, not for me. Fallout 76, the same. Not interested, but apparently that's much better than it was when it first came out. Yakuza fans be eating good for another year. We're really eating well in the last couple of years. Yeah. Pretzel, for me, the lowest points were definitely Star Wars and Hellblade 2 for me. That's fair. I mean, the only thing I suppose with Hellblade, it's... I don't know what the first one was like, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of gameplay there. It's kind of like just it almost seems like a walking simulator. So if I mean, you have to feel like you have to be in the mood for those kind of games. Yeah, don't care for Sea of Thieves 'cause it's such a co-op focused game. Despite having single player content, its value is in the multiplayer. Yeah, yeah, I think that's exactly it. I can appreciate a game that's good that's not for me, I suppose, is the thing. And actually, there's actually a lot of games that aren't really for me. Infinite Wealth, best showing, but we didn't see the dragon. Ichiban's dragon. Yeah, we did get Ichiban ass. Yeah, that's true. First one was kind of walking simulator-y, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was more. It's like heavily focused on the story, wasn't it? I know there was a bit of combat in there, but it was more of a narrative game, wasn't it? Capcom revealing Path of the Goddess. That looked cool. I suppose when I first saw it, like just the jaded part of me is like, oh, this has to be a sequel of some kind. So I just initially went Onimusha, but I should probably zoom in a little bit here. A new franchise, awesome. This looked rad. Sci-fi climbing adventure, Jusant. I don't know. Jusant. That looks really beautiful, that game. Still Wakes the Deep. I'm not going to play it, but I will watch someone play that. 1 terabyte Series S model. That needed to be done, really, because it doesn't really have enough space on it. Yeah, Metaphor ReFantazio. Is that how you say it? That looked incredible. Like an actual fantasy Persona type game. Yeah, big map. Fuck me, there's not enough fucking time to play all of these games. And Cyberpunk DLC. Yeah, releasing September. Do we know how much it is? 25 quid. That's quite expensive. But if it's really good. I played a good chunk of Cyberpunk, but after I heard that they were going to do like 1 billion updates, I just stopped. I think I'm probably going to restart it once it's done. And then I'll go through it all in one go. Because the problem is, with DLCs, I tend to buy stuff at launch and then play through it all. Then they'll release a cool new DLC, and I'll just never get around to fucking playing it. I remember I bought the Witcher 3 ones, and I never played them. Just because I got it, I got it at launch, played through it, blasted through it, and then by the time they released all of that, I was just kind of done. Just watched Fables, I missed that. It looks faithful. It looks cool, right? I need to see what the game's like. I forget, did they have a release date for Fable? I don't think they did they? Yeah, no, there's no release date yet, so that's probably a while off, isn't it? Probably end of next year, maybe, if I was to guess. Richard Ayoade, I always fucking struggled with his surname. It's always cool to see him. They always used to have Stephen Fry in the old ones, didn't they? So that kind of makes sense to have like another funny British man. What was the other one? Tower... Pretzel, you said it. Tower something? That looked cool. This is the problem. My brain's like a fucking sieve. Tower Forge, was it? Yeah, honestly, I think that's definitely one up there as one of the best best showings for a while. Nice, lots of nice surprises. What they showed was solid. They finally pulled a finger out of their arse, and they're actually, like, all of these studios that they've acquired are actually making stuff. I know they were always making stuff, but it's nice to see that, like, the fruits of those projects are actually coming about now. I don't want to give it a 5 out of 5 because I feel like it's not quite there. I don't know what would get me to give a 5 out of 5 nowadays. I don't know. It's definitely a 4 out of 5. It's close to a 5. I think 4 out of 5 is fair though.